The architecture of AI risk, systemic fragility, and the path to survival.
Welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. Today, we are diving into a sobering reality check on the future of artificial intelligence. A comprehensive June 2026 Delphi study, aggregating the insights of 272 international AI experts, has mapped the trajectory of AI risk over the next 5 years. The findings are a stark wake-up call for industry leaders and policymakers alike. Under a business-as-usual scenario, experts estimate that 18 of the 24 identified AI risk domains carry a greater than 10% probability of catastrophic outcomes by 2030. To put that in perspective, catastrophic is defined as over 1 million human deaths or more than $100 billion in financial and civilizational loss. And here's the critical takeaway. Even if the industry implements pragmatic mitigations, the cost-effective, realistic interventions currently favored by developers and regulators, 5 critical risks remain stubbornly above that intolerable 10% threshold. These include dangerous emergent capabilities, weapons and cyber attacks, environmental harm, inequality and unemployment, and extreme power centralization. In fact, all 24 risk domains retain at least a 5% probability of catastrophic harm, even with mitigation efforts in place. But the most alarming finding isn't just the severity of the risks, it is a profound structural mismatch. The study highlights a severe moral hazard in the AI ecosystem. AI users and the general public are judged as the most vulnerable to these harms. Yet, the highest responsibility for addressing them falls squarely on general-purpose AI developers and governance actors, like governments and standards bodies. The people bearing the brunt of the risk have the least systemic leverage to stop it, while those with the power to act face intense, winner-take-all market pressures that incentivize speed over safety. Furthermore, if your organization operates in the information, finance, and insurance or national security sectors, the data explicitly flags your industries as the most vulnerable to cascading systemic failures. If this kind of deep dive, forward-looking analysis is valuable to you, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the XFO Intelligence Podcast channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you the most critical intelligence on emerging technologies. Navigating these systemic, complex challenges requires more than just awareness. It requires actionable, elite-level strategy. That is why we are thrilled to introduce our new Thought Leadership on Demand service. Whether you are a corporate executive, a policymaker, or an innovator facing a multifaceted, high-stakes problem, we provide tailored, high-level strategic insights designed to cut through the noise and deliver clarity. Are you encountering a complex problem that demands a sophisticated, outside-in perspective? We want to hear from you. Send us an inquiry today. Email us at xfointelligence@gmail.com for registration details and to learn how our Thought Leadership on Demand service can support your strategic objectives. Thank you for listening to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. Stay vigilant, stay strategic, and we will see you in the next episode. Disclaimer: the content of this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not constitute professional, legal, financial, or strategic advice. The views and statistics expressed are based on aggregated expert research and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of XFO Intelligence. Listeners should always consult with qualified, domain-specific professionals before making critical business, policy, or investment decisions.